Alright, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn modded playthrough of Colombia. We have expanded significantly. We've taken over Ecuador. Brazil did not go to defend their buddies. We should be declaring war on Chile. We'll have that started in February of next year. So, about 6 months from now. And in this time, should be annexing our new Ecuadorian territory. We're going for the gold, guys. We're going for the gold. No, I don't know. It's like an El Dorado reference. What island is... Oh, that's the Galapagos chain. There we go. Can't even speak. We've got 20 defending up here. 17 down here. I could definitely move some units around, though. Alright, let's see what special projects. Let's see. Autonomous fighters. I'm not gonna have a breakthrough for a long time. But we are working on that final research slot. That $30 trillion mark for our GDP. Basically a superpower in all but name. We are a major power. Still not even a great power, I guess, technically, which is not ideal. Yeah, Bolivia would be fun to fight, but definitely want to go for Chile, Argentina, Bolivia as well, Guyana. Honestly, Guyana would be pretty nice to grab right now as well. Alright, can I start a civil war here to flip them to non-aligned? Maybe. Let's go ahead and get our agents working. In El Salvador. I'll go ahead and boost ideology here as well in a bit. There we go. Oh, all that research finished. Go ahead and get non-aligned outlook going. We did just finish up early stealth, so let's get near future stealth started. Use the air manufacturing, and then we have modern armor going. Computer systems would be needed for the next, for like any vehicles we're gonna make. Alright, let's go ahead and check. I need to do our manual influence. Go ahead and get that started. Pretty early here. The next election in El Salvador is when? 2027. So there's enough time. Looks like we got heavy non-explosive reactive armor done. Not a lot that's gonna go down there. Let's see. Let's use this guy. Have him in Chile. Just go ahead and get an early preview on what we're going to be facing as we send this larger army group down here to the border. Actually curious if we can even get supplies here. Yeah, none of that's built out. Let's see, naval yard or naval base will be... That would be nice to have a very large naval base as a supply hub right there. Alright, so we get propellant charges. Get our next artillery level. Yeah, that's not too bad. Get artillery ammo. So we get the ordnance upgrades. Nano robots. We'll get that early research going as well. Pretty nice. Yeah, so they're moving troops into position to hold that. Which is honestly probably fine. Let's check their Air Force. They don't even have an Air Force, so all we have to do is suck all these units up here, land on these coastal areas, and stop their supplies and get an encirclement. And that's pretty much it. That's all she wrote. Yeah, I think we could just land here and grab it all. I'm gonna go ahead and get ComSat. We'll go with overseas recruitment as well. And let's see if I can get some of those heavy lift aircraft moved. Yeah, so I'm gonna move these down to this airfield. And then we'll get some of these divisions moved. There we go. Want the 2 to land here. And then let's get this one space there. They're probably going to get deleted, but that's fine. Looks like that's early research by a little bit, but not too much. We're about to get a breakthrough for aircraft. Let's see. I can train air assault. Oh, man. Go ahead and train like 10 units of it. Have them train over there. And go ahead and get those on the field. I thought we had enough. Still in progress, so that's not a new research slot. That was finishing some research. It's interesting. All right. We are very close to getting the annexation in. Guess I could look. Airfields are done. Radar's basically done. Nuclear plants I can pump up. We'll add those. We'll get the annexation done quickly with that. Alright, get autonomous fighters. Should allow me to research 6th gen fighters, I think. Alright, so we got coastal Peru. Got all these rail lines done. That looks fine. So before 2025, we'll have Ecuador integrated in. And then I can build out some actual kind of reserve primary supply lines. Let's see. I need what? Air to ground? So let's go ahead and work on air to ground weapons. They're almost done. We lost an agent. Not in Peru. That's going to be El Salvador. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get a rescue going. Not quite what I was hoping for. If I can't rescue her, that's a problem. And let's get the annexation finished. All right. And we got the research slot. Lowers our power consumption. I'm going to use our actual self-propelled artillery here. Research, that's what we need. Yep. Go ahead and target. Get that over 30. Felipe Grau. Okay. Division attack bonuses. Bunch of bonuses I do need. Go ahead and get early research. Here, we're going to add these to this. Change all this to working divisions. Let's make sure we get rid of all the spares that we don't need. This is a spare. Get rid of that. And then we'll recommission some as we need to edit them. But there is the new Colombia. Looking pretty solid. We need a scientist? I guess we do. Get Jose Fernandez. Don't have enough breakthroughs. Wild. Okay. So while I'm doing that, let's go to our production. We need to do some work here. 92 available military industry is crazy. That's actually insane. I want to see if I can get a self-propelled gun. Just a howitzer. I think I can throw additional MGs on there, but maybe not. Go ahead and remove that. Main armament. Tank guns. Heavy machine guns, yeah. Really nothing we can add to this. Like we'd add breakthrough stuff with the mine protection, reliability. What? There's a Texas Civil War? What is going on, guys? Hold up, I gotta pause it. I gotta look at that. There's no ammo. This I can use. Let's go with light composite. I don't have the gas turbine engines. And I don't have like combat systems. Heavy caliber ammo. Yeah, I guess this is the first gen. This is a junk. $2024 junk self-propelled gun. I call it Bajura. Bajura. It's trash. a medium suspension piece of junk. But we'll go ahead and make it. Take steel, light metal, which we're short on, and some precious metals. What is this? It's Angel Phillips or Angel Phillips. There's no accents. That's insane. I've never seen an individual province break out of the US. Trump? Oh no. What is going on up there? Look at Texas. Does Texas take over the United States? Some sort of weird subplot going on. Where are all the US units? Invading Louisiana, Oklahoma. This subplot I didn't know about. Alright, let's do the Manuel El Salvador thing. Yeah, the United States is just breaking apart. Southern Republic of America. We've got Texas over here fighting America. Did they add some special events? Because where are the US forces right now? Because I know they were in Russia at some point. How long would it take me to... The Republic of the Lakota, so you have a tribe separate out? Don't tell me Jackson, Mississippi is the capital of the Southern Republic of America. This is very unexpected. What does Texas bring to the table, though? Man, it's only 2024. So what does this do to the ledger here? China moves in front. We end up passing the United States. And you've got war on New England. Oh, no way. Texas united all of Arizona, except for this little section. Get land drones. Well, Pretty sure they've generated world tension now. Yeah, you've got the Republic of America, Southern Republic of America here just making gains. I think the United States is probably toast. I didn't even have to do anything. What a play. That's just random. Go ahead and do the manual click. And we'll get this going. Let's auto save. Did not expect a rebellion in the United States that's significantly weakening them. If they can make it up into the Midwest, then they're going to have crazy damage done to their economy, which would be sustainable damage. I think I can get the doctrine for technology I need. I think common tech is the better choice, right? Max planning, attacking division speed. Some division, Oregon division speed. Yeah, so let's use Common Tech Army. I'm going to try that just for the division speed bonuses. Looks like the US is fighting back against the Republic of the Lakota, though. Like, they have a major inroad up there. And we got basic ordnance done. So we'll go ahead and looks like they pushed in, got a bridgehead, made a bulge in the line, and then lost the initiative, and now they're getting surrounded. That's what it looks like. And we'll see how this goes. And artillery's there. Cool. Let's get the barrage doctrines done. And you're seeing now we have outdated equipment since we got the 1985 artillery. Let's get that worked on. Should we join the Mercosur? Economic Pact in the late 90s by Brazil, Argentina, Paraguay, Uruguay. Union, fluid movement of goods and materials. Political power reductions, but you get growth in pop, lower stability, more resources. No, we're not gonna skip. We're not joining anything. I'm gonna end this on the 1st of January. That means next episode we'll be able to get up to the actions against Chile. And then I'm going to be declaring war on Brazil at that point, probably. If they don't end up going to defend Chile. Chile. The Chileans. And we'll just see how this goes, because they're going to have to move their units out here. All right. Probably what, 3 more days or something like that? Let's see. And if we go to the infantry template, I'm going to go ahead and add self-propelled artillery batteries to this. Does increase the combat width, but we go ahead and add armor to these units. So we'll go ahead and change this to the 2024 design. Save that. So now all our templates are going to update. And they will have some sort of armor. And I'm going to go ahead and let's check out all the end stuff. GDP. Looks like the US has passed us back with territory they've recaptured. So, kind of sitting around there. The US isn't ahead still. Industry in third place still. And then logistics with our current equipment. We're doing all right. We're just short some artillery batteries. But we'll get there. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch everyone on the next episode of the Colombia playthrough as we keep an eye on what's going on here. Pretty crazy. Anyway, y'all have a good one.